The second part of this conversation is the players who are playing for the national team. I think that in Ghana, we fear, to speak the truth to the faces of certain people that we think they have done enough for us. I've always been one person who says, I don't see why people find it hard to move forward, like move on with their lives when things that they have done before, it doesn't work out for them. So you play for the national team, you did your best. Now you are old, you have tired legs. What is so difficult for you to say, let me put down my boots and allow the younger ones to come in? We had the same conversation with Asamoah Gyan, and he was struggling to retire. Same with Dede Ayew. Even coming to this World Cup, people wanted him there. Now we are on Jordan case. Everybody was blaming Jordan, but he's not the only one in this competition that we should move away from. I think we need a coach, somebody who has the courage to play players, not for their name, but for their performance. Why do I say this? The players who were playing simply had names. Jordan had a name. Inaki had a name. Sibo, Elisha Owusu, all these people, we were looking at them. So if we are going to continue relying on these big names, it's not going to help us. We need players with young legs and blend them with experience. Yesterday, the kind of football Partey was playing had nothing to do with him being a big name player. It was due to his own commitment and performance, what he wanted to sacrifice for Ghana. We went into the tournament, we had Augustin Boache, we had Bonsuban, we had Brendan Asante, young players who are ready to run and play for Ghana. They were sitting on the bench. I don't know for what reason and why the coach decided to keep them on the bench. I say this, we can learn from other teams, like look at the Cape Verdean team. Young players, they are playing in lesser known teams in Europe. They are playing in second tier in Portugal and all that. But when they came together as a team to represent their country, look at their commitment. You can't tell me that in a nation of 30 million people, more than 30 million people, where football is in our DNA, the way we play football in Ghana, and our midfield, it's only Thomas Partey who can hold on to the ball. The whole Ghana, we are relying on Sibo and Elisha Owusu, who cannot hold onto the ball, take on a player, and even give a pass. A whole Ghana. It's so disappointing. Meanwhile, we had players like Augustin Boache sitting on them. At least try them. If they don't play well, you know that, yeah, you used them and it didn't work out. So why did we take them to the tournament? When you needed a goal, you were chasing a goal, you were still bringing in Elisha Owusu, who cannot hold on to the ball. The bottom line is that we need that commitment. The time has to come where we have to get young players. It doesn't matter the league they are playing in. Even if they are playing in first division, second division, are they ready to run and play for the Ghana flag? Yes, that's what we need. Like I said, Cape Verde and other teams have shown us you don't need big names. They match Argentina boot for boot. That's what you need. They match Spain boot for boot. These players play in second division, third division, but they match premiership teams. That's what we need. When we played against England, most of our players are second division, first division, but they match England boot for boot. That's what you need. Rest these old legs. I don't expect the next call-up to see the likes of Elisha Owusu, Jordan, Inaki, Sibo. These people, they don't deserve. Now they have done their part. It's okay. They should rest. That is the way forward. That is the way forward. We have to be ready to rest players that, for us, we think that they are not fit for the Ghana jersey. No, these players are not. And it's not about old age. It's about commitment. And we know Inaki is not that old, but he can't play for us. Jordan is old. He has done his part. Thank you, Jordan. You have to rest now.